Hey, my lovelies, it's Miss Tess. Today, I would like to talk to you about this. This is a picture of an insect. It is now springtime, so you might see a few more of these buzzing around outside. You might call them a bug. Some of you might call it an insect. Some of you might call it a creepy crawly. But not all bugs are insects. For example, this is a picture of an insect, and it has a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. It's not really important that you know the names of those parts, but it is important to know that only insects have a head, a thorax, and an abdomen, and then there is a rule about how many legs they have. They have 6. You only see one side of the insect here, so there's 1, 2, 3 legs showing, and then the other 3 are on the other side. But an insect has 6 legs and wings and antennae, or 2 antennae. I didn't get to label those or the wings. So here's that again. And the reason I want to talk about insects is because it is spring. And in the spring, you're going to see more insects, bugs, creepy crawlies out in your lawn, flying in the sky, in the road, anywhere that you can go outside, and sometimes they come in your home. Speaking of bugs, insects, or creepy crawlies, I dropped off this book to your house. It could have been in your mailbox, on your porch, on your stoop. Okay, and hopefully your grown-up read this book with you. I really, really want you to read this with someone at your house. Maybe even an older brother or sister that knows how to read that can help you through this book. Now remember, you can read too. You just have to look at the pictures and trust yourself, and you can come up with your own words. That's still very important, and that's a part of reading. I have a book I would like to read to you. I know I read a book in another video, but this was one of our new books that we had received for our classroom, and I never got to read it to you. So I would like to read it today. And this is about a creepy crawly, but the creepy crawly in this book is not an insect. And while I'm reading it, I want you to look at the creepy crawly or the spider and figure out why isn't it an insect? What's different about the creepy crawly in this book than the insect on this picture? Why isn't it considered an insect? This is a Pete the Cat book. Hopefully you can see. My electricity went out tonight, hopefully temporarily, but this is another Pete the Cat book. It's Pete the Cat and the Itsy Bitsy Spider, written by James Dean. We know this author because we love Pete the Cat, right? Here's the title page. He's holding an umbrella because it's raining. It rained here today too. Hooey, I want to see some sunshine like on this picture. One day, while playing outside with his friends, Pete the Cat spotted something cool. "Look!" shouted Pete. He's looking right there. "Whoa, it's so small," said Gus the platypus. "It's an itsy bitsy spider," said Callie Cat. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. just like that song that we sing. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. And guess what happened next? Look at the picture. Look at the spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Look at his legs. They're all shriveled. Kind of like when you're in the bathtub for a long time. Out came the sun. The sun. And dried up all the rain. Look at Mr. Spider. His legs are straightened out. He's hanging out on a beach towel with some SPF. He's using safety while laying in the sunshine. He's protecting himself from those UV rays. Look how many legs he has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. An insect has 6. He has 8. Pete and his friends knew just what to do. Everyone cheered on the tiny little spider. Pete the cat said, "Try again, itsy bitsy spider." He doesn't look too itsy bitsy in his hand, does he? Ooh. He looks friendly though, he has a smile. So the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Or climbed up it again. Let's see what happens this time. Uh-oh. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. There he is on his boogie board, surfboard. Still wearing a smile. Out came the sun again and dried up all the rain. He's hanging out in his lounge chair, sipping on a beverage. Looks like lemonade. Pete said, "Don't give up yet, Mr. Spider." And they all cheered louder this time. And look at, on this previous page, they're all holding a box. They look like presents. And here, they're all opened up, and it looks like the itsy bitsy spider got some school shoes to rock in. See them? 8 school shoes. So they cheered louder for him because that's what kind friends do for each other. And again, the itsy bitsy spider climbed up that water spout. Down came the rain, and Pete and his friends shouted, "Go, itsy bitsy spider!" And they're all holding signs. Remember, we learned about signs. Signs sometimes can be used to cheer people on, provide some inspiration to get somebody through a hard time. And the itsy bitsy spider kept climbing up that water spout. Those shoes gave him some traction. Remember when we talked about friction? And then we had ice that we slid down a pan. And then we also used sandpaper underneath. And it gave it some traction and some grip. That's what those sneakers are doing for Mr. Spider. Traction is sort of like friction. It helped him to get up that smooth surface. And then everyone celebrated, and the spider took a bow. So with the help of some friends, the itsy bitsy spider never gave up, even when the odds were against him. The end. I hope you enjoyed my story, my Pete the Cat story. I know how much you love him. And I wanted to show you one more thing. I made this by drawing this insect. And I used these crayons that came in a box in my mail. You're going to get the same box in the mail if you haven't yet. And inside of that box, you will find some paper, crayons, a glue stick, markers, yeah, a pencil sharpener, 2 pencils. One of them I used to make an insect using my art materials. I'm going to create a video and show you how I made that and get that to you as well. Some scissors so you can practice cutting with an adult near. And there is also a journal. I can't find mine right now. It's hidden here somewhere, but there is a journal, and you use it just like the journals that we use in the classroom. You're going to draw your story up top and your words on the bottom, and I hope that you will share those with me. I had a friend share one with me, and I'd love to see the rest. Enjoy the rest of your day. I miss you all, and I wish you well, and have a wonderful night. Thanks, guys. Bye.